The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Sunflower Media Mint. Some programs might include strong images or language that not might be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's the shades of temporary state of mind or feeling. Curated playlist by real people. You're listening to Huemood by the new Hue.
Back to the pod on a Friday night. Well, it's another... Well, kaninang umaga sobrang init pero nung hapon medyo umulan na konti. So yeah, so it's another work week ending for today. And like what we always say, give yourselves a break, guys. It's time to chill. It's time to somehow reflect and call it a week in a sense. And well, congratulate yourself. You made it. You somehow survived another week in this time of pandemic, and that's a big thing for you right now. As you can see, well, Vino is not going to be with us for tonight due to some personal matters. But we have Reg. I mean, Reg is on the show. Hi, Reg. Kumusta?
Hello, it's Friday. I'm very happy that I made it through this fucking week. Oh my god, yeah. So I'm very excited to be back to regular programming, with the pod.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been, it's like the third week since we started the second season, and it's for the past few weeks nung mga pilot whatever na actually the new U crew is a bit rusty and all due to the 1 month vacation or pause na ginawa namin, but hey, we're back and for tonight actually ang ganda ng playlist na to it's really timely for today because sabi nga natin it's Friday, it's time to chill. And we'll have Chill City by Ed Monro. And we'll have Ed Monro on the pod for tonight. Welcome to the show, Ed.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Kamusta ang buhay-buhay ngayong lockdown quarantine natin?
Katulad ni Reg, I guess, but less. Less yung stress in a way. But yeah, surviving and yeah, at least we made it through, sabi mo.
Yeah.
Especially you guys.
Ed is actually I've known this guy for a while now. Actually, di lang basta for a while. We've been in a sense classmates during college days. Pero one good thing that I've seen with Ed right now is, well, he's starting to do what he loves to do, and that's actually creating music. It's something na nung college kami, I remember talagang tinutulak namin yan na sobrang hiyang kumanta or what. And then right now, hindi lang basta cover songs, but actually with his own material. Na later on, we will be talking about it. But, well, before we go on with the Chill City playlist, no, and kanina nga, I was asking Reg, kamusta vibes? Kasi kanina ko lang pinasa sa kanya yung playlist sa kanila ni Vino. Tapos, pinareview ko sa kanila and, well, sabi niya, gustong-gusto niya to. So, tingin ko naman, marami namang sasabihin ngayon yung co-host natin. Pero
I have most of the songs Actually, kaya nagulat ako. Sabi ko, okay, I know this guy's vibe. I know it because I have those songs also.
Before Ed, I mean, before we go on with the playlist, I mean, I wanna talk about kasi recently we had Ed during the Unite actually, the Unite event that we had, and then that is where he sang some of his own material. Kamusta? I mean, ano influences mo?
Actually, ano siya, sabi mo nga, di ba, ever since college, nung pinupush nyo akong kumanta talaga, it's always been like a journey for me coming from there. Kasi I guess a journey of, doubting yourself,
Yeah.
and then eventually knowing that you can, and then coming up with my own music. It's more like yun na talaga yung culmination of, dreaming and wanting to create something that's really my own. But ever since, it's always been R&B and soul for me. So if you, I'm sure you know all the artists that I
Mm-mm.
follow and love. Like start ako with like Usher, Alicia Keys, and since then and until now, sila pa rin, and nag-evolve lang siya. Like you can see in the playlist,
Yeah.
sabi nga ni Reg, some of those people na talagang medyo may current, pero nandun pa rin like new music from Alicia Keys. So you can
Yeah.
see,
Mm-mm.
parang may ano pa rin siya, it always goes back to R&B and so.
Heritage
So,
mo, no?
yeah, inspiration and talagang mga naging idols ko. Like currently, I'm into artists like Daniel Caesar,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
and Lord, her, and pa rin, R&B and soul, and alternative R&B as well. So marami kasing like like Dijon and a lot of other artists.
But with ano, with I think with OPM, tingin mo ikaw?
Ah, yeah, OPM ever since, as in sinusundan ko pa to sa Aliw Picture, si JR and Kanya. Talaga, para sa akin kasi when we talk about R&B and Philippines, sila yung two artists
Yeah.
that comes to mind. At talagang like, naging part of playlist and even yung radio airplay, yung R&B because of like their songs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, PM sila, and of course, like sila Nina as well, and syempre yung face na naging maraming bands
Oo.
na naging popular. Style and
Yes, that's true.
everyone na, yeah, during that time, I think college yun, yung talagang kapag may event sa school, it's
Mm-mm.
always Battle of the Bands. Kasi
Totoo.
dun yung hype, I guess yung peak ano na yun, nung era of, for me, OPM greatness. Kasama na rin, of course, like Razorhead would always be
Yeah.
like part of yung mga artists that we look up to.
Mm-mm. And well, right now, currently you're in the Philippines, ba? I mean, kanina
Yeah.
we're talking about your stuff bago nag-lockdown, that you've been in Singapore and all. Because currently you're in the
Mm.
Philippines. With this, actually, with this uncertainty, I would say, what are your plans? I mean, paano ang music production? Kasi I understand that you're an indie artist. So you don't have any
Mm.
record label. You're the ones producing your own material, your songs. Paano? I mean, how are you going to push with this? I mean, nasimulan mo na eh, di ba? Kumbaga.
Mm. Yeah, actually, in a few days or weeks,
Yeah.
it will be 1 year since I launched the EP, my first EP. So it hasn't really changed in terms of yung creation process.
Mm.
So in production kasi, when I did the first EP, I was working with someone from Canada.
Mm.
So he's also like he is actually an indie artist as well. On Spotify, you can see him as Dead Horse Beats. It's Patrick Wade. So he's really a really talented producer. So it doesn't really change a lot from then. Actually, because we're working on new music right now.
That's good.
Ganun pa rin. So I wrote the songs and I recorded like short demos
Ah.
ng track na a cappella pa lang siya. And then, I send it to him. And then he works on the music. Kasi naging ganun yung process kasi unlike others na mga songwriters who can play instruments, ako I can write and, like
Tama.
sing like the melody I have in mind. And then I
Mm.
just record it. He works on the instrumentation. So, and then we collaborate. And we will drive, then we'll listen and edit. And then eventually, if we agree on the music na talaga na like it's set, that's when I record. And then he will do the mix and mastering. So yeah, it's the same. It's always been online, like yung ano namin, interaction. So, hindi ko na try yung traditional process of like
Yeah.
actually collaborating, which
Oo.
I also want to try. Kasi initially, I wanted to work with Filipino
Mm.
producers. But when I checked the rates, sobrang iba, sobrang mahal. And
Mm.
I don't really understand why ganun yung difference sa price. And at the same time, I couldn't really find one na kuha yung gusto
Tunog
kong
mo.
sanang sound. Oo.
Mm-mm.
Nung
Mm.
narinig ko si Patrick, yung music, I knew that he will get the vision I have for the album. So, siya yung pinili ko to work with.
I think it's good din in a sense kasi feeling ko din kapag for example nasanay ka 'di ba with the traditional approach and everything and then all of a sudden kailangan mag-online. Syempre we spoke to a few artists din nung Unite no and they also found it difficult na syempre given na ang bagal din ng internet dito, ang hirap mag-collab, ang daming revisions, daming back and forth siya. But it's really good to hear that syempre you found this person to collaborate with and to work with no kahit online even prior to
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah. Sobrang collaboration talaga siya. And I appreciate
Mm-mm.
yung niya as an artist. Sobrang niya, sobrang hands-on niya kasi in creating and he plays a lot of instruments. And iba rin yung influences niya. And I think it showed in at least yung mga songs dun sa first album. And ang daming no, ang dami naming exchanges online, notes, revision, and sobrang na-OP ako sa every single thing because I really wanted the first few songs that when I released to be great, if
But
not perfect.
I want to ask about your first EP, Conversations with My Bedroom Ceiling.
Yeah. What
Anong
about it?
anong inspiration nito? I mean with the title of the
Ah,
EP itself, 'di ba? Parang I would look at it as if a person that's really locked up. Actually, more on pwede mo nga kasi siyang sabihin lockdown album eh. Kasi it's like something that you have wrote, 'di
Oo.
ba? Pwedeng
a
naisulat yung
heavy
album na yon. Oo, nakakulong ka kasi nandun ka sa space mo, sa safe space mo. So, what's the story behind this EP?
Yeah, so actually I've always been very like open with like the inspiration about it.
Mm.
So yung conversations with my bedroom sitting originated with like a time in my life na I would say the darkest was 2018 around that time. I was going through a lot of shit in my life na it felt that sometimes um the only thing I have was myself in that room. And when I lie in bed and nakatingin ka sa ceiling,
Yeah.
all your thoughts na umiikot in your head are the only things you have. And that feeling is, you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
So yun siya, yun yung main inspiration niya for calling it that. It was really that time when I was really down and I felt that was the only thing I had. And I wanted the EP to capture that moment in my life, like what I felt
Mm.
and how if you look at how I wrote the song and even the way I put the tracks like in the EP, like how I positioned it really flows from like it's a whole story. Kumbaga.
Yeah.
It started when
Yeah.
I was really and then it flows na how I eventually got out of that time. Yeah.
Actually, there's one particular song that you included in your playlist and nakita ko siguro, oh, si Ed to ah. I believe this was part of your EP, no?
Yeah.
And So, unang naisip ko din actually, when you said that it was basically the EP was inspired out of a conversation with yourself, when I was listening to this particular song, I was reading the lyrics also on Spotify, and I was like, it really sounds like you were trying to really like reach out and talk to someone. No, the if you guys don't know, for those tuning in, the song is "How Are You Gonna Hurt Me?" and na-hurt
Sakit.
ako. To say that, na-hurt ako.
Nananakit.
Nanakit si Ete. Medyo ano. Although, can I just say something? The first thing I thought, um, the first thing I really thought when I heard the song, the instrumental, the track, and your vocals especially, I told Harley right away. Sabi ko, Harls, I'm getting really, really strong Sam Smith vibes here talaga. The
Wow.
way yung intonation mo, yung vibrato mo, wow, may
Wow,
vibrato.
vibrato.
Like,
Okay.
hindi,
Kailan
pero
ka pa naging judge, huy?
swear talaga, naaalala ko talaga si Sam Smith. Yun yung unang pumasok sa ulo ko when I heard this. It was very Sam Smith-esque, pero with really just your personal touch talaga. It's really very Ed also.
But
Oh, thank you.
with this song, Ed, how are you gonna hurt me? What's the story about this song?
Ayun, na-hurt na tayo. Charot.
Actually, contrary to what initially yung nagiging takeaway mo listening to it, I see that song as a hopeful song. Like if you
Mm.
like listen to it, especially towards the end. Kasi nag-start yun,
Mm.
actually. Nag-start me writing that. Actually, ang bilis ko siya nasulat kasi I was going through a time in my life na I was dating someone. Someone new. But then, yung time kasi na yon, I was already jaded and tired. Like having dated and tried so many times. So it came to a point when I meet someone new, I felt I was always scared, and I guess people can relate to, like trying again or trying something new na
Yeah.
sobra ka na lang natatakot. And I always find myself asking how this new person will break my heart
Wow.
in a way.
Awit.
So that's where, yeah, that's where it came about. So kaya naging how are you gonna hurt?
Masochista.
Kasi ano siya parang napansin ko yung mga stories na nangyayari sa akin, medyo hindi na nakakatuwa. So parang why not make something out of it na parang feeling ko to kaya nga sinasabi kong hopeful siya.
Yeah.
In a way, towards the nung song, I was still hoping na to find someone na who I wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that
actually the last part of the song.
Pero yun.
Mm-mm.
Mapanakit eh.
Kaya
Mapanakit.
how are you gonna hurt?
Mapanakit yung mga
May iba like yeah, so may iba like I get yung person na lang ako that time. I was imagining it would be a different story.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
But in the end, it ended like the first ghosting story of my life. Like
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
even though I wrote it hopeful na he can be that person na wouldn't, it still ended up as so how he hurt me is by ghosting me.
Ang sakit.
So it's like ano, no, it's like writing.
Yung inspiration on is like
It can be compared to the list of dumb ways to die. Pero ito naman parang how are you guys going to hurt me? A list of how people can really hurt you, but still having that hope at the end na you will still have that hope or that person at the end of the day that will not actually hurt you. I think that's the beauty of it.
Medyo nakakatuwa siya, no? Kasi the song really came, parang for me, the impression I had with the song was it's coming from a perspective of cynicism.
Ano yun?
And then nagulat ako bigla na towards the end when I was reading it talaga, the lyrics na parang oh hopeful na pala siya.
Yeah.
But at first it was sounding very very cynical, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Sabi ko,
yun talaga.
relate.
It,
Relate.
Relate. Dagdag sa streams yan for the weekend. Oo.
Awit.
Mukhang naka-repeat ng buong weekend ni Reg yung song na yan. Pero I mean, ako knowing Ed, knowing from even the first song that he wrote actually. It was really all about talagang gathering. Ano tawag? Alam mo yung title? Voiceless. Okay na?
yeah.
Sige. Diba? Parang it's really coming from a person that's gathering all of this courage and strength in this world. Kasi nga, it really, sabi ko nga kanina, di ba? His story is coming from a person na talagang nasa loob ng shell niya. And to be fair, I want to actually acknowledge all the people who really believed in him as well. Kasi they are the ones who pushed him out of that shell. Until we are now hearing this on Spotify, his first EP with Conversations with My Bedroom Ceiling. So, ayun, I mean, for me, when he launched this EP, I personally messaged him na, oh, actually,
Yeah.
this is a journey. This is a journey. What I'm hearing in this song, in this single that you release, is actually your journey. Not just about the story behind it. Not just about the person who hurt you, but it's more of your journey from that I would say boy, from that boy who actually sings "Bakit Pa Ba" by JR in our college grounds.
Yeah.
Seryoso yun kasi nga sobrang R&B yan sobrang
First song I ever sang in public.
yeah. So from
So, kapado.
diba? From that song onwards until the development and all with Usher things and all, with lahat ng nakita mong pagkanta sa video okay and all, and then it all cultivates to something like this. I'm really happy for you for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And sobrang, yun din, like you said, sobrang thankful ako, especially with, like, you guys, IT class natin, like, friends we met. Kasi nag-shift ako to mass communication. So, I was only with them for a year. And, yun yung time that I think na sobrang naging musical nung life ko. And I started believing that maybe I should sing more and share what I have with the world. And without those people believing in me, I don't think I would have reached this point where I'll be very confident to share my own songs to them.
Parang you know how they say na parang it just really takes one person in the world to believe in you for
Exactly.
you to be able to move, no? But I'm very, very happy to hear na hindi lang isa lang yon. You really had a bunch of friends and already included doon
Yeah.
sa grupo that really just pushed you and supported you.
Well, I want
No,
to
that's really true.
go ahead.
Yeah. No. Sabihin ko lang na it may sound mushy, pero yun nga, siya, sobrang important nung, I think,
Mm-mm.
some experiences in our life na magde-define talaga ng, like, who you are or who you can be. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I want to go now to the playlist Chill City. Okay. With this playlist, I asked Ed to build his own playlist. Sabi ko, oy, ginagawa ka? Wala siyang ginagawa. So, okay. So, mukhang chill lang siya. Sabi ko, okay, sige, I'll have you on Huemood. I'll have you on Huemood. Build up a playlist. And then, sabi ko, based on whatever mood you are in right now, and then, boom, he created this playlist, Chill City. What about this playlist right now? What about, kasi, I'm reading the description of this playlist. It's the songs that make you feel things. What about this?
Hmm. Well, yung playlist itself, I would say is if I'm a playlist or if I'm a song or a collection of songs, I would say that would be me. Kasi mm, yung selection ko ng songs is more of first artists that I really admire na not just great vocalists, but are really, really talented songwriters. And at the same time, yung bosses, um, their songs are just really soothing. So that's why I said in my post na
Yeah,
these are songs that soothe
true.
my soul. So, yun siya. So, what's the unifying thing, I guess, with all the songs is yung yung description. It makes you
Mm-mm.
feel things. And it makes
You know,
just stay in bed and
mm-mm.
a quiet night.
Alam mo, I believe talaga, me and Ed, same energy. Sobrang naniniwala talaga.
Talaga.
Hermana na
I
kayo.
believe, oo, hermana ko na siya. Kasi promise, when Harley shared me the playlist, sabi niya, "Oh, pakinggan mo to, feel ko ala vibes mo yan." And then I looked at it and I was like, shit, the artists, I have them on my personal playlist.
Feeling ko si Vino kasi matutulog
Especially,
eh.
oo. Ako hardly, di ba? Si Nikki, kinover ko nga yung isang song
Okay.
niya eh. Lala Lost You, I covered that song. So I was like, oh my God, it's Hugot City, I love it.
Madami
And
actually,
it's
may
so
mga,
relaxing
di ba,
pa.
Pink Sweat, tapos Daniel Caesar nga, like Brandy, Georgia Smith. So, I think those new artists right now, it really cultivates to something like, yun nga, like what Ed mentioned, it's still his somehow genre. Kasi this is the
Mm-mm.
modern R&B, I would say. This is the
Yeah.
modern R&B that like right now. I mean, dati kasi when we talk about R&B, parang the slow, soulful vibe and all. Tapos, talagang laging merong hint pa ng medyo a bit of rap. A bit ng mga early 2000s, di ba? With the likes of J-Lo collaborating with Ja Rule and all stuff. So, ganyan yung klaseng R&B natin. But with this modern type of R&B, um, it's good and I'm actually happy that that stories are getting back into songs. Kasi
Yeah.
for a time we binibigyan tayo ng mainstream media ng content na sobrang basura. I would say basura talaga. I mean kasi what are you listening to? Songs na paulit-ulit yung lyrics, parang
Yeah.
dalawang linya tapos 12 raw yung nagsulat. I mean, kalokohan eh, 'di ba? Parang what's that? That's garbage. But the good thing right now is we are hearing people again write songs out of their stories. And that is what's really important because actually personally with me, songs are really stories. They're really good stories na nilagyan lang ng ng tunog.
Mm-mm.
Ed with this playlist, top 3 songs in mind.
Top three songs. Ang hirap pumili, but I
Yeah.
guess, well, at least We Find Love, ni Daniel Caesar.
Mm.
Um, Skin by Dijon.
Mm-mm.
And hmm, siguro yung Chariot by Mega. Kasi it's also very
Chariot.
first Chariot. So actually song namin yun ng boyfriend ko. So
Oh.
it's
Oh.
really
Yeah, may personal touch to it.
my first.
Mm-mm.
Well, this
Pero maganda yung song talaga is.
well,
Yun, yung top two.
well after this podcast kasi for those who are tuning in or later on downloading this episode and actually will be looking for asan ba tong Chill City playlist ito, it's actually on Spotify. So we're putting this podcast no, this playlist on public after this show, right after the show. So you can
Mm-mm.
listen and of course follow and like what would Vino would always mention, share the playlist. Because the good thing with Huemood is actually you get to hear songs na hindi mo pa naririnig eh. And hindi mo rin alam until you try to listen to one, magugustuhan mo pala. And that's how
Yeah.
when we were thinking about Huemood, is actually how we see using Spotify as a platform for artists rather than just a streaming player. Kasi if we're talking about players, well, mag VLC kayo, mag iTunes kayo, wala na pala iTunes, or whatever player there is. Pero with Spotify kasi, 'di ba? I mean, the good thing there is you can create your playlist and then share it. In a sense, is actually social media pa din. So if we are looking for using social media on a lighter or better note, most likely use Spotify, create your own playlist and then share it to everyone. Like how we encourage the mass to create your playlist and share it to us and most likely feature you. And like for tonight, well, we have Ed Monro, even though yeah, Ed is actually writing his own material on Spotify, but at the same time, he's real, guys. I mean, like what we always say with the Huemood, it's created by real people. Yun lang naman yun eh. So that's the beauty of it. That is Huemood for you guys. Once again, Ed, thank you. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
Thank
for
you,
joining us.
Ed.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Ano
I
pala?
really understand
Yeah.
people who listen to
Where can they really find you, or what's next? What's in store? I mean, anything planned out yet?
yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'm working on new music. I'm hoping by October,
That's good.
I'll be able to release the first single.
October?
Hopefully, yun yung ideal
Yeah.
target. Like maybe end October. So, yeah, I'm working on new music, and yeah, I'm on Spotify and other streaming platforms,
good.
Instagram as well, and Facebook. So yeah, I hope I'm actually also trying to collaborate on a song with someone, but that's still in the works. So yeah, if there are any artists interested, so
It's
it
good.
would be great to collaborate, especially with Filipino artists.
That's good. Very much. Reg? Regina?
I'm still rusty. Wait lang. I'm still
Si Regina
rusty.
talaga. Oh.
Magpa-plug na ba ako? Okay, wait lang. Ito na pala. Ito na yung part ng show na inaantay nyo. Okay? So, if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a like on our Facebook at facebook.com/thenewhughph and follow us on Instagram at thenewhughph. Also, if you want to see the latest updates or the episode lineups, you can go check out our website for more information on that at www.thenewhughph.com. Okay, I'm done. Okay na ako.
Kabisado na yung script niya. Well, before we end the stream and we start the weekend with you guys, I just want to share this to everyone. Whoever, dun sa mga magda-download sa Spotify, sorry, you cannot see the image here since the podcast is only audio. Pero we'll have, well, for next week, we don't have Huemood for next week. Since Reg and I will be hosting a benefit concert next week. Dun sa morning job namin.
Dapat di
We
pa
do-
sinabi na tayo mag-host. Sasabihin ko sana, balita ko maganda yung isa eh.
Ay nako, Regina. It's a benefit concert with Jurison City. So yeah, with Jurison City, and well, you can actually sign up right now with the link provided by Westcon Philippines. Go check out their Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Westcon Philippines. And then get a chance to win one of the 2 Apple Watch SE that they will be giving away on that day. Also, the concert, as we said, it's a benefit one. So, sino ba tutulungan natin dito? It's Beep Beep sa Geep. It's a donation drive that supports the jeepney drivers right now. So I think recently they had this movement also with VP Lenny Robredo. So that's really good kasi the concert is really free. It's going to be on Facebook Live as well on the Westcon Philippines page. But we are encouraging everyone to donate. I mean, kahit magkano yan or what, kasi we are in the middle of the pandemic. Tapos yung mga jeepney drivers natin, nung nag-start ang lockdown, nawala ng pasada, sobrang tinamaan din. So you have a concert, you have your awareness with cybersecurity, and you get the chance to help out our fellow countrymen as well. And to top it off, there's a chance to win one of the two Apple Watch SE that they will be giving away. So that's for next week, October 2, Jersey City benefit concert. Once again, Ed, thank you. Thank you so much for tonight. And I'm really surprised today. I'm really excited to launch this playlist to the world right now. And just chill with it over the weekend. So, guys, once again, thank you so much. Have a great week. This is still Huemood. This is the new you. The new you is just expanding. It's just getting better. We have other people, lots and lots of people helping out this community that we're building as well. From May to September and to wherever, it's really good to know that may mga tao dyan that continues to support. And that's what we want to give back also to this industry, to the live event industry. Music and all, we're talking about busking by the new you, we're talking about live concerts, we're talking about whatever music related. Later on, you will see that with the new you. But for now, this is still your Black and White podcast, still straightforward, and always the new you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Hi, good night.